said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The give to the back. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
The Trojans get enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult...
And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. The give to the back. Creates a little space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. You count up those... The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This rivalry nearly 100 years old now, guys, dating back to when Knute Rockne had made the Irish a power and Howard Jones had done the same for the Trojans.
So many names, and then if you go recent, I mean, everybody remembers the...
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. There's not a lot. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On the run, it's Baker. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television, and so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk. And guys, USC has... And... the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for space. It's Baker. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The inside handoff. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Trojans inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Handoff to the lone back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll leave it with him. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back in. Tommy Trojan rides with a sword on his belt and a jeweled shillelagh at his side after knocking off the Fighting Irish. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.